Welcome to another episode, everyone. DC baby Draco has lost his damn mind. Cat out of Oakland. He's disrespecting Los Angeles, California, as a lot of these other content creators are. And you're barking up the wrong tree. And I'm done trying to save these individuals because they're not listening. Now, he's disrespecting young Ant Hefe as well. Called him a female, a broad, a girl. Let's get right into it, man.
News, man. Daily news, man. Now look, man. Check me out one time. Now, due to me being professional, pulling up to different hoods, doing hood vlogs and stuff like that, right? I try to keep it professional.
And so, for a little background for those who don't know, DC baby Draco, again, he's from Oakland. They say he got ran out of Oakland. I don't know what happened there. I ain't been following this guy. And then this just popped up on my timeline for some reason last night. And dudes from LA were saying that he couldn't come to LA anymore. He comes to LA and he does hood vlogs. They're saying that he got ran out of Oakland and now you want to come to LA, and they believe that he's stirring up trouble with these hood vlogs. So some dudes from LA told him he's no longer welcome in Los Angeles, California. But I suppose he's still been coming back and forth somewhat. And I don't know, I guess Ant Hefe had a few things to say about him. I don't know if it was about him coming to LA or whatever it was. He's responding, or he has something to say to young Ant Hefe. And as I said, the title alone of this video is Young Ant Hefe acts like a little broad. Something about Ant Hefe is acting like a broad. You have to understand, when you say these words and you talk about dudes from LA, those are fighting words, automatic, bro. You backing young Ant Hefe into a corner. He has to respond. He has to do something when he sees you. He has to attack you. He has no choice. You're leaving him no choice when you talk like that. These dudes making these videos and they think that it's all just content. You can just make a video like that with that sort of title and move on to your next video as if nothing happened. But you're sitting here calling another grown man a member from Los Angeles, California, bro, a bitch. You calling him a female, a broad, and then think it's just cool. You're just going to go to your next video. Y'all going too far. And as I said, he's also talking about LA and that it's weak, that it's easy work, essentially saying that Oakland is tougher than LA. Y'all got Los Angeles, California fucked up. All you content creators, man, y'all got shit fucked up. I'm telling you.
So it's like I'm limited to really saying what I gotta really say. So it's like I gotta sit back, let people troll, you know, and be the good guy, be the humble guy. I'm fed up. Cause I'm really not the humble guy. I really get the popping it, and we can do it like that. Straight up. It's been a couple subjects that I want to speak on, but this episode, we gonna keep it Ant Hefe. Strictly Ant Hefe. Right? Now look, at first, it wasn't no smoke with no Ant Hefe. I ain't gonna lie. I actually rocked with Ant Hefe, because he be speaking real stuff at the time. Right? At the time, he put his little input on the P4K situation. And I like this input because it was actually real. He said P4, he's innocent till proven guilty. You can't smut him out because it's still an ongoing case. And how it works is, if you beat the case, it's done data. If you don't beat the case, that's when they gonna program. Now, that's besides the point. I say that to say, I liked his input. When everybody was trolling P4, he's the only one who actually put his common sense, because he actually knew what was going on and how the prison worked. He said he was in the feds. He know how that stuff worked. So I said, damn, I rock with Ant Hefe, man, because I'm not the only one saying this. He actually put his real input in something, and I actually was rocking with him. Now, a couple months ago, Almighty and Ant Hefe, they on a little podcast at No Jumper. Almighty suspect, get the popping it, doing whatever. He talking his little shit over there. Ant Hefe, he start giggling and stuff. Anybody feel like how I feel. What you giggling for? You think it's funny? Almighty.
Because he's always giggling. It's probably nothing personal against you. Dude may have said something funny and he's always giggling. I'm not here to defend young Ant Hefe. I'm sure he's already responded to this video. I'm sure he's going to defend his damn self. But I'm just saying, bro, like I said, so he's finna get into it. He has more to say, and like I said, as far as I'm concerned, but let's let him talk. I'll say what
He's saying like some weird stuff. It was like, you think this shit funny. You feel me? All right, bet. I ain't say nothing though. I ain't say nothing. Let him get that. I get a DM. He like, hey Draco, pull up to the 8 trays. Let's do a little vlog. I be funny. I'm like, line it up with Almighty Suspect and it's good. He like, bro, I'm not up in those politics and whoop and blah, 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 blah. All right, that's cool. I was being funny or whatever. But I was being serious, but I was being funny. But I know that wasn't gonna happen. I was just being funny. Then I just left him on scene. He hit me up again. He like, Draco, let's do the vlog. Leave him on scene. I don't tap in with him. I ain't gonna lie. I feel some type of way, man. You was laughing with the dude. I ain't gonna lie. So you could say in a way, oh yeah, Draco childish. At that moment, it is what it is, bro. I don't even care, bro. I don't want to tap in with you, bro. I ain't gonna lie. So what this dude do is he hold that grudge, which is cool because a lot of people hold grudges, man. I'm not really tripping off of it, man. You can hold your little grudges or whatever, right?
Yeah, you holding the grudge. You just said you didn't even want to tap in with him because he laughed and giggled and all that. You holding the grudge. And I'm telling you, man, you dudes barking up the wrong fucking tree, bro. LA is not what you think it is, bro. I'm done trying to save you individuals. I'm never done trying to save black people in general and as a whole. When I die, I know for sure it's going to be for black people. That's just the way it is. Or a car accident for some reason, I think. But it's going to be in a line of fire. It's going to be for my people. But these individuals who keep speaking bad about LA, it's not just that I was born and raised in LA, of course. But it's not just I'm all LA. It's just y'all got it twisted. LA is not what you think it is. It's not sweet like that, bro, at all. It's not sweet at all. It goes up for real. What every city has its dangers. He's going to go on and say, I'm going to let him talk, that Oakland is just, I'm not doubting that Oakland is very dangerous. So is Chicago, so is Detroit, so is New York, so forth and so on. Hell, Alaska can be dangerous for that matter. But to think that LA is less dangerous than these places is pure delusion.
Bam. So he made another little video when I had put up on 4 extras and stuff, but he using my name. You know what I'm saying? It's clickbait. So I make another little video. Quit using my name as clickbait. So he take me out the title and he just put, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, that's cool. Quit using my name for clickbait though. I don't rock with you. You know what I'm saying? I still feel some type of way, bro. Quit, you know what I'm saying? So now he just gets on the DC Baby Draco hate train. It be like that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It be like that. For real. He been waiting for something to happen. So first, you know what I'm saying, I did the little situation when I pulled up on the different lanes and stuff. He had a little bit to say, but he didn't really say too much. I'm like, all right, I'm going to give it to him. But when Brody, we ain't going to name drop, when Brody, he came out, said what he said, then that's when Ant Hefe, he finally got the courage and the balls to really say what he really been feeling. And that's when he was like, man, I've been waiting on somebody to say it. Whoopty, whoopty, whoop, 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 whoop. He just started going on one. Then he started talking about he finna give people strikes and blah, 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 blah. Hell yeah, I don't care. But I really don't be tripping off the strikes and stuff. I don't be striking nobody. That really be like a little, you know what I'm saying, a little semi-threat. It'd be like a semi-threat. I really don't be striking nobody though, bro. I really don't care about that shit, bro. You feel me? I really don't. So he ended up feeling some type of way. So he couldn't wait to finally say something when it came from a guy of stature that actually said something. He couldn't wait to get on the bandwagon like, oh yeah, finally somebody said it. I don't like him anyways. He already turned me down for the little A-Tray vlog. He didn't already did love stuff. He left me on scene. I feel some type of way. He talking about if I react to his content, I'm going to give you a strike. I feel some type of way. So now I can finally speak on this. It all falls under because I said I'm going to give you a strike and I turned you down. So now you feeling like how you feel. That's cool. You and your feelings is good. But you like a broad though. You know them broads that don't get their way. And when they don't get their way, they get to doing conniving things. See what I'm saying? And the conniving things is
I don't know nothing about the strike stuff. I be hearing about that. Somebody strike somebody's channel and all that. I hope nobody try to strike my channel for reacting and all of that. I don't know nothing about that. That's like snitching. I would never do that. I don't know anything about that kind of shit. I would never go to YouTube and talk about somebody's channel. That's ridiculous. But he just called young Ant Hefe a broad. You heard him. He said, you like a broad. Those are fighting words. Baby Draco in Los Angeles, California. Those are mandatory, bare minimum fighting words. You're lucky if you get away with a fight. And in order for it just to be a fight, you really got to be his homie. Because when you say a broad, a female, you're saying a hoe, a bitch. You're calling him a hoe. I know, man, somebody talked to me. No. 5 years from now, 10 years, it don't matter, bro. When y'all see each other, it's home, you know. And you sitting here with this hairdo, with this shit coming down your head. Bro, it's not LA, bro. This shit right here is not LA. The shit you got going on, I don't know what they doing out there. Bro, you got shit all fucked up. And you think you finna be talking like this on the internet about a member from LA and then just gonna show up to LA like it's just all good and be motherfuckers hoods doing hood vlogs. But like I say, not just young Ant Hefe, he goes on and say some stuff about LA itself. Someone who's coming to LA that's not from LA. All these dudes not from LA coming making money off of LA and then talking bad about LA and think they're gonna keep on getting away with this shit. It's not gonna happen, bro.
Stuff to nitpick at you and do like little weird stuff like that. That's Ant Hefe. He get in his feelings. Oh my God. Oh the world. Oh Lord Jesus. Don't get it. And then look. Then this the cold part. He'll get on this internet, portray like he's just a super street blogger, a psychologist blogger, whatever, however you say that word. Like he's just like the top of the like he's just the guy to just go to. If you peep every vlog Ant Hefe has done, he always got something to say. He always got a cover up to say he don't like being wrong. He don't like that, bro. So it's like he get to say it, but these dudes, they get to trolling and blah, 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 blah. Like for instance, when they say Baby Braids got ran off the yard or something like that, he the first one that took it. He one of them dudes, you just send him something, he gonna post it. That's all you gotta do. With Ant Hefe, you just...
I took it too. I was probably the second one then. That's the case. Because that's the word that came down. People saying that they had witnesses to this stuff. And yeah, it's easy to say, oh, you gotta verify it. Man, motherfucker not in prison. You know what I mean? To verify, you're gonna verify the best you can. Something happened. That's why I ain't took my video down. Something happened. But we're content creators, bro. It's the same way when a news story breaks, you're going to see all the news stations there, all of them, all running the same damn story. All trying to get there to be the first ones to get the story. This is the game. So, I mean, but this is what it is when you're nitpicking, when you're coming after someone, then you're going to bring up everything to try to taint that person. This apparently is what he's doing. I don't know this dude. Please don't come for me. Please don't tell me I'm acting like a broad or whatever. That's not a good idea. That's not a good idea, bro.
Send him something. He's not a credible source. You are not a credible source. So I'm confused on like why you keep like bro, I really don't even have an issue with you at all, bro. It's just you childish, bro. Like you one of them guys that don't get his way and you feel some type of way. And you gonna hold on to that grudge And you gonna keep nitpicking with a person until you feel like you won. See, when Ant Hefe feel like he ain't winning, his mind starts circulating, and then he start just like, oh, I feel some type of way. I gotta do something. That's Ant Hefe. You gotta get over it, my good peoples. Like I said, I don't have nothing against you, but you do be acting like a broad on this internet. You be acting like a female, bruh. It's just real. And everything that I'm saying right now, I say it to your face. You act like a female, brother. Like real shit.
Damn, he doubling down and doubling down. I mean, he's fork-tongued, of course, because on the one hand, he's saying, I don't have a problem with you, this, that, and the other. And on the other hand, you're saying, you act like a female, you act like a broad. Well, that means you have a problem with me. If you believe that I act like a female, you calling me a female on the internet, you got a problem with me. If you didn't, you damn sure got one now. You damn sure got a problem. A very big one, bro. A big one. What do you mean? I ain't got no problem with you. I'm just saying, you act like a bitch. What the fuck? Yeah, no, you not from LA thinking this kind of shit is cool. You dudes gonna learn. Y'all gonna learn. Y'all gonna learn, bro.
Shit, why how you gonna get mad at me because I won't let you use my content? I go out there, I do my little content, you damn right I risk my life. But I didn't went to jail in the Hoovers. When I go out there, I'm risking sliding. I risk a whole lot. I'm on parole, you idiot. All it take is for them to find a strap and I'm gonna go to jail because I'm violating parole.
Oh, so he don't want nobody using his content. So I'm in trouble for reacting to this. Is this what's going on? I know you ain't snitching to YouTube. That's snitching either way. And then you come to LA, that ain't gonna work. Bro, it don't matter. It's content. You on the internet, you putting this content, yes, you risking your life or whatever, going to the hood. Everybody risking their life, walking out of their fucking house every fucking day. You can be going to the store and get hit by a fucking car. You risk your life every day, bro. This is life. Now, yours may be more heightened because you're putting yourself in certain positions, but that's your decision. Just like if I go to my hood, that's my decision. I'm putting my life in more danger than I would if I didn't go to my motherfucking hood. But that's my decision. This is your decision. But once you put on the internet, if young Ant Hefe or myself or whomever reacts to it or does content with it, you're making content. So they're making content out of your content. People react to my videos or whatever. They use my content, whatever, man. Just YouTube. We all supposed to be supporting one another. We all supposed to be making content and supporting one another. What's going on here? So let me get this right. You think you can come to fucking LA, where we from, to our hoods, and then we can't say nothing about it. We can't do a video when you coming to our hoods, but you not from LA. Man, you got, this dude is fucking, you dudes, man, I'm telling you, bro, y'all tripping.
That's what I mean when I say I risk my life. I really don't care. Mother pull up busting. I don't care, bruh. I'm used to this environment. This don't scare me. I be seeing a lot of people in the comments. They be like, damn, Draco, you be everywhere. You be outside thugging. Whoopty, whoopty, whoop, 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 whooping. Bro, this shit is regular. Y'all that scary? This is regular. How am I the GOAT? Because I'm outside in the trenches. This is, I'm from Oakland, bro. It's the land of the back door. I'm from Oakland. It's the land of the back door. It's just real. You can ride with it, do whatever. Here, pull up. Next thing, you gone. The person sitting right next to you will take you. I'm from the land of the back door. This is easy out here, bruh. It's easy everywhere. Oakland is the most grimiest place you could ever live. We don't gang bang. We don't bang blue. We don't bang red. We don't do none of that. It's sectioned off with turfs. If you make it in Oakland, you man, listen.
Yeah, like I said, he's delusional. I'm not gonna say too much more here. I'm gonna let him do his talking, have his beliefs, bro, and y'all can have these beliefs as well. But what he's given as the reason for Oakland being so grimy, that somebody a backdoor you and be sitting right next to you and then pop you. What are you talking about, bro? This is everyday life in Los Angeles, California. Are you serious? But hey, do your thing, man.
If you make it in Oakland, bro, you straight. So all this little stuff talking about, oh yeah, Draco, you the GOAT, you really a boy, you really be outside. This shit is regular. How am I the GOAT? Because this is something that I regularly like doing. When it's
Yeah, right. You're not the GOAT. I don't even know you, bro. I ain't got nothing against this individual. I heard his name, like I say, I heard some people saying that they banned him from LA. They said why, because I was about to say, I don't even know why, but I haven't never watched his content or his hood vlogs or whatever. Remember, I was doing hood vlogs a year or something ago or reacting to him or whatever, but I never seen any of his hood vlogs. I just recently heard about this individual, as I said, when individuals were saying that he was banned from LA for making content that's intensifying the rivalries, that's kicking up the dirt, that's keeping the dirt there, that he's not helping the community in any way. This is what I heard on the internet just a couple of weeks ago or so. This is when I first heard of this individual. Then, as I said, this popped up on my timeline last night. For some reason, I clicked on it. I saw the title. I'm like, what is this dude talking about? Then I saw this shit. I said, wow, he's tripping. So I don't know this individual. But thinking that LA is weak and, you know, because you from Oakland and saying the things that you're saying, this is regular. Yeah, no, bro. You're not the GOAT because you do hood vlogs. How would that make you the fucking GOAT? If you're not in that hood every day, all day, risking your life like these individuals who gangbang are, you go by for 30 minutes and do a hood vlog and get the fuck out of there, and they live this 24 hours a day, that would make them the GOAT. Not you, because you show up for 30 minutes and then get out of there. That makes no sense. Bro.
off camera, I still do it. I'm still thugging. I still put my ski mask on. This is regular to me. I am not no hero. I am not that. This is what's regular. I just like documenting the trenches. This is what I like doing, brother. I like this stuff. And the reason why I do what I do is for my good peoples that's in prison. I don't even do this for the streets, bruh. I do this for them people that's behind them bars. Bro, you gotta peep.
He do it for you killers behind the walls, bro. What? This is why you doing hood vlogs? They don't need to see no fucking hood vlogs. They need to be rehabilitated. They need to rehabilitate themselves, not be thinking about gangs and what's going on in the hood. This hood or that hood. What difference does it make if they got life in prison, 10 years, 20 years, 15 years in prison? They're not coming to the hood no time soon. And they need to be focused on trying to get to the hood. They don't need to be sitting there on their phone looking at hood vlogs, worried about what's going on in the hood. How's this for them in prison? This is the reasoning? Jeez, man. But everybody has their reasoning for doing their own content, bro. I'm not here to judge.
It's people that have been locked up 50, 60, 70 years. That's in prison right now. The only thing that they...
Bro, yeah, you're not from prison, you're not from LA. Nobody's been locked up 70 years, bro. Nobody. Because if you came in, even when you were 18, that makes you 88 years old. If you survived that long in prison, no, it's not happening. But I understand what he's saying, but he's exaggerating. Even 50 years. I've been locked up, obviously, for many years. And people were locked up for 30 years, 25 years, 35 years. Once you get to a certain number, they send you to some little spot where, you know, you can die.
See is the yard. The only thing that they see is the dorm. You know how much mental abuse that is? Bro, that's mental abuse for a lifer to sit up in there and the only thing that they can see is a plane flying over the yard, birds chirping, flying over the yard, and them seagulls or whatever, them goose. That's the only thing that they see, my good peoples. That's why I make my content. I'm keeping it all the way authentic and real. I've been locked up in a cage with them real killers though. That's why I do what I do. I'm gonna keep it real. I feel for my boys that's locked up. From LA to the Bay, even from the out-of-towners, that's out of state that get locked up in the pen. CDC or. That's why I really make my content, bro. So they can get on the phones and they can look and they can see the different stuff that's like, damn, oh, that's right there. Whoa, that's right there. Whoa, that's right there. Whoa, damn, for real? That's why my view of things, that's why I like to get everything, bro. Whenever I pull up to a section, I like to get everything. Whatever you're willing to show me, that's what I want to show you. Because it ain't nothing like being that guy in the cell that's watching the phone. The only thing that they see is what we give them on the internet. That's how they get updated. So I made up my motherfucking mind. I said, when I get out, bro, I want to do this for my boys in jail. That's why I like doing hood vlogs.
Okay. Do what you do, bro. But in a minute, you're going to have to stay from where you from and do that shit for real. Because you're not going to be, man.
I don't know why these other vloggers like doing their hood vlog. This is why I do it, nigga. I do it for my boys that's locked up. I done met some close, real ones in jail that didn't have my back. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that had my back. Come on, bro. I do this for them. Then a lot of people, they like, hey, DC, why would you go to the Denver lanes? This is a certain question that I get asked. Why would you go to the Denver lanes and ask them, so if you wear blue over here, what's gonna happen? We already know what's gonna happen, Draco. LA already know what's gonna happen. Only LA. Bro, if you from the Bay, you don't know what's finna happen if you wear blue over here. If you a hood like,
okay, and you from the Bay. So you don't really know what goes on in LA. This is what you're saying. Y'all blind to the fact of LA gang culture and LA politics. You're blind to the fact. Obviously, you're learning doing these hood vlogs, but you don't know, bro. And you don't know what you're saying now. Trust me. But I'm not taking it personal. You know, he's coming at the young Ant Hefe. This guy doesn't even know who I am. I've never done any content on him or had a problem with him or said anything about this individual until this just come across my desk. So I'm not, I can't be more upset than the individual that he's targeting, but he is targeting Los Angeles as well, saying essentially that it's weak, that this is regular, that this is nothing, this is easy, because I'm from Oakland. Compared to Oakland, this is easy. This is easy work. Yeah, all right.
Me, and you wear blue over here in the Denver lanes, I need them people to know up north, Oakland, San Francisco, Sacramento, Merced, California.
They know, bro. They fucking know. You're not talking about some people from Alaska, right? You're just talking about individuals still from California, but just up north, Oakland, Merced, Vallejo, all these places he just named. They know the difference between Crips and Bloods. Whether they gangbang or not, whether they're Crips and Bloods or not, they know. People all over the world know about Crips and Bloods, bro. Red and blue. And what that signifies, what that means. That, of course, don't wear blue in a blood neighborhood. Everybody knows that. You don't have to be from LA to know that this is what the beef is about, Crips versus the Bloods. They're that behind? They're that slow? You can ask the average white woman on the street, a snow bunny. And she know what the fuck the difference between a Crip and a Blood is. But these dudes from Oakland, these thugs, you a thug, you from Oakland, you thugs from Oakland, y'all don't know the difference between a Crip and a Blood, that you can't wear blue in a red territory. I'm gonna give you more credit than what he's giving you. I don't believe that.
Reading, any city up there, up north, that's why I do that. It's not a dumb question. When you're trying to give information to a person that has never been to LA. That's why I do it. So a lot of people, they like, bro, Draco, why you keep asking them questions? Why would you ask them type of questions? What color would you come over here like you trying to be funny? I'm not trying to be funny. I'm dead ass serious. Because guess what? When I die and these vlogs is on the internet, the people that's growing up, the kids that's grow up in the Bay Area, and the generation after that, and the generation after that, they going to look at this vlog. I bet you this is going to change somebody's life. Don't wear blue over here on 109th and Figueroa. It's not a dumb question at all, bro. And it might be dumb to y'all because y'all just thinking nice and basic. This, whenever I put a vlog out there, this is not just for LA. This is not to cause friction in LA. Everybody all over the world see my vlog. Let me show you something, brother. I'm gonna show you some real shit. Let me show you something. Let me see if it pop up. I'm gonna show you, bro.
We don't give a fuck who sees it. You talking about the city. You talking about LA. We don't give a fuck. Hell, our business ain't for the whole world. How about that? We don't give a fuck who sees it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Once again, you still talking about a situation where you're making money or exploiting what goes on in LA for other people's entertainment or other people's education, whatever. They want to know what happens in LA, come and find out. You not from LA. To be, man, bro. You dude's crazy.
Weekly analytics, all right? 60, okay, bam. Now look, people who found it say right here, let's play a game. Let me turn up the brightness for y'all. For the slow people in the back, let's play a game. What's the second most popular location your viewers are watching from? United States, Canada, or United Kingdom? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna press United States, even though I know it's wrong. They like, Draco, who you make your content for? It's everybody watching Draco's channel, bro. It's not just LA. Your mind gotta be bigger, my good peoples. LA is not the only people who watch DC Baby Draco channel. You've seen it for yourself. They watch it in the United Kingdom. I've never even been out there. I never even traveled outside of California. United Kingdom is watching my channel? Wow. So you gotta peep. When you in a country like that, and they're looking like, okay, how is LA out there?
They watch everybody channel, bro. I got motherfuckers from everywhere be watching my channel. That don't mean nothing. You still talking about LA. Now I'm starting to see why motherfuckers saying keep LA out your mouth and don't come over here and all that. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is a faulty reason to be over there making content. You saying it's just not for LA members, but people from LA are seeing it and they're seeing this hood vlog. And this is what they're saying when they say that these vlogs intensify the beefs because they're seeing these vlogs, their hoods are being dissed, their dead homies are being dissed, what have you. And this ignites something that may have been dormant for a while. This is how these hood vlogs are detrimental, oftentimes, to the hood. And your reasoning, your purpose for doing them is for the people in the United Kingdom so they can sit back and get entertainment off of black suffering? No, fuck them. It's not for them. No. You're doing this for yourself. You're not doing it for the people in the penitentiary. You're not doing it for the people in the United Kingdom. Nobody wants to hear that. You're doing it for yourself, bro. And for money. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say that. I don't know this individual. But so I haven't even seen his content. Like I said, I don't even know exactly what he does other than the fact that I know he does hood vlogs, as he's saying, and other people have said when they said that he couldn't come to Los Angeles, California anymore because of these hood vlogs. Before that, as I said, I didn't know who he was. And even after I heard all that, I still didn't go check out the hood vlogs because I'm not interested. I've been in the hood all of my life. I mean, in the heart of it. I don't have to watch the shit. I've lived it. So I didn't care. with all due respect, so I didn't go check it out. But bro, this is not for the people in the United Kingdom. And if it is, then that's not a good reason, because we're not making content to entertain, not content that illustrates our suffering. No.
Okay, so don't wear blue over there. It's exciting to them. They need to know this, not LA, brother. So don't ever think I'm getting on this internet being funny. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. I love everybody, bro. You feel me? I love everybody. I'm not trying to get on this internet being funny. I don't play them type of games. Now, like I said, man, Ant Hefe, you gotta get out your feelings, big bro. you gotta get out your feelings, big brother. You know what I'm saying? Oh, mamas. You can't be on this internet doing that. Come on.
Okay. He said young Ant Hefe has to get out of his feelings. I'll let young Ant Hefe respond to that, which if he has not already, or maybe he won't. Maybe he doesn't even care. He's not even tripping. Maybe it's nothing to even talk about at this point. You know, I don't know. I'm not even sure what the beef is over. Oh, well, he said it. Young Ant Hefe was grinning or giggling or something when someone said something about him or whatever. Then he asked for the hood vlog and he didn't want to do it and this, that, and the other. Okay, he didn't go too hard on LA. Just said that it was easy work out there. Basically that it was regular because of where he comes from. But some of the things he said, you know, don't really add up to me. And I don't think it's a good reason to be over there doing hood vlogs in LA when our objective in LA is to resolve the gang crisis and the gang issues that plague our communities and that has led to genocide for generations and has depopulated the black population. And we want to overturn it. We want to do something better. And that's our objective. We don't want to do this anymore, bro. We now realize that it's stupid and we want to be done with it. And that's it. You know, and anyone that's not on board with that is an enemy to the people. And they're going to start being dealt with as such, bro. That's it, man. But like I said, I'll let Ant Hefe respond to that. But, you know, you dudes be careful with these hood vlogs and with this YouTube shit. You know, it's not that serious. The money is not that serious. None of it's that serious, bro. Don't let this stuff get you in trouble. And some real trouble that you will end up regretting thinking that shit is sweet. I'm not giving you any threats, bro. I'm just informing you. This is information. I would not say certain things about LA and about certain hoods. Because I know better, though. Because I'm from LA, so I know better. And if you do say certain things, then you don't know better. That's it. I know automatically, immediately, you're not from LA talking the way you end up, the shit that I end up hearing. Okay, this dude thinks shit's sweet. So many people have found out the hard way that it is not sweet, bro. Be careful, man. That's it. That's all I got to say, man. Stay safe and stay free, people.